Howdy, Bruce. Let's see. Are we the only two in here right now? Uh, it looks like someone just joined. Let's see. We got. Uh, yeah, it's not showing me. Uh, Waiting for some more people to get in there. How you doing, Nate? When is that Billy Strings concert again, Nate? I bet that'd be pretty nice. Bruce, how you doing? How are you doing, Nate? How you doing, loser? Let's see. We got super good seats. It's going to be awesome. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Cleaning out my glass so that I can turtle wax. Awesome. Yeah, man, I'd love to go to that concert, but I know right now college is kicking my butt and the classes aren't going to get easier. I mean, next semester I'm going to be taking 400 level courses and I am not looking forward to it. How you doing, Rob? Rivera? That's cool. How are you doing? Uh, Sizzleneck, how you doing, man? Uh, it's so rewarding when it's over, though. Yeah, yeah. Uh, it's just going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Uh, Few people in here already. So tonight is Joseph Magnus cigar blend. It's not a bad little. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I said I've heard great things about it. I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit, or let it, See what do we got? Sizzles next. So you're doing okay. Rob snagged the icon wobbles on coupon today and won Jeff's giveaway. That's awesome. Go ahead, Nate. Uh, Love on them little babies, especially while they're small. They get a little older, and you'll be like, dude. uh, Rivera, we have nice weather today in California. Time for a beer. I understand. I understand. Uh, let's see what we got here. Sizzleneck, welcome to the exclusive club, Rob. Yeah, I ain't never won anything from Jeff. Jeff gets a lot of traffic. So to win from him is pretty decent. So I got 7 people in here now. See who shows up in my participants. Okay, no one that I'm not seeing. Wait a few more minutes. Wait and see if we get some more traffic in here. Man, my beard is looking decently full in this video here. It's not bad. I'm not primping or anything. Just I've been cutting it a little bit. and hoping it to grow fuller because it doesn't grow as much here in the middle as it does right here. Like it'll outgrow big time, or the sides will outgrow the middle big time. So I try to just do this number, just cut a little bit here and there. And I haven't trimmed it in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So let's see. It looks like I got about 4 inches till they hit my nipples. I haven't won anything with Jeff for 2 years since he opened his channel. Me neither. Well, I haven't been watching him for 2 years. I think I started watching him sometime in the summer of last year, maybe the spring of last year, because I was taking care of my mom at the time, and I was also doing some videos while I was down in Alabama taking care of my mom. And I think I started seeing stuff from Jeff about that time. Maybe it might have been sooner because me and him were talking about different things. That reminds me, I need to send some of my fellow YouTubers email. We need to think about starting to talk strategy with all of them so we can sort of all get better. Rising waters raises all ships type deal. You have to cut your beard back some. Yeah, my wife would love it if I just cut it down to about that much right there. She would just love that. Okay, I mean we're down to 6 people. I don't know. Did I make someone mad and they got out of here? I know Nate left, or he was leaving. Let's see. Wife went into Harbor with me. Show her the toolbox I'm after. And she said, "Yeah, that thing's huge." Are you after the 72? The top and bottom, or one of the icons? Personally, I'd like to trade out my 72 for a blue one, and maybe get a blue. What is cabinet? I'd like to get a blue cabinet and a blue box. So if I ever get one, if anybody's looking for it, holler at me and I'll sell you old Generation 1 for a fair price if I can ever afford to buy the newest ones. But I don't know. I kind of want to go the route that Jeff did and go with Tool Vault. They make some great stuff. See, anyone else get some pack out on that Home Depot glitch? No. By the time I seen it on Facebook, it was later in the evening, and it already finished for me. If you don't know what he's talking about, for some reason, if you order 2 of a lot of different things, it was like 10% of the original price, or maybe 20% of the original price for some reason. It was some crazy great deals on pack out stuff. US General 56. I wish the 72. The 56 isn't bad. And if you got a 56 and attached a 42 to it, or even the 20 whatever, you should have more usable room. Yeah, you should have more usable room than doing the 72. And I think it's cheaper to buy the 57 and the 56 and 27. Something like that. I think it's cheaper. And even with buying the right size casters to go on the 27. So that's the idea. Yeah, Jeff has a big box. Rob, is that tiny toolbox that looks similar to the Cobalt? I'm thinking of getting one for Harbor Freight for an EDC loadout. That sounds interesting. No, it's not the 46 Yukon. Well, let me look. Let me make this smaller. There we go. And then pull up. Drag me another tab over here. Harbor Freight. So, y'all help me here. Shop by department, tool storage and organization, U.S. General Tool Storage, tool carts, roller cabs. So 27-inch roller cabinet is $3.99. So I'm gonna put this in here, $3.99. Let's go to, well, why did it go backwards like that? Shop by department, tool storage, U.S. General Tool Storage, roller cabinets, 56, and $8.99. Let's see. So that works out to 400 plus 900 is 1,300. So that's $1,300 with no deals, and you get 56-inch plus 27-inch. Let's see, 56 plus 27, 83 inches. So that's more than 76. And you're probably wasting about 4 inches for the sides. So 4 minus, that gives you 79. So 79 instead of 76. That's cool. Okay, I'll stop playing. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if we've got more people in here. See, did you see the Craftsman drop the V-Series tools for Black Friday? No, I didn't. I might have to check that out. Sorry, don't want to get Snap-on fanboys mad, but I want to tell you, Snap-on fanboys, we did the wrench test with my friend, and Snap-on broke in 2 pieces. The Icon won. You know, it is what it is. A real scientific test, and I'm not holding anything for Snap-on. Real scientific test, you take multiples and then you have a control group. So, and you would put it in some type of machine or get something that showed how much torque you were putting on it. I believe your results. I just don't believe that's a everything occurrence. I'm gonna have to check out those V-Series though. I've been seeing some stuff. I want to try them out, but I still don't have a warm fuzzy with Craftsman. Cheers, everyone. Like I told everyone, I'm trying this Joseph Magnus cigar blend. I was able to find this. Where was it? I don't know. I found it in a store I usually go into, I think. And it wasn't a horrible price, and I'd been looking for it, so I'll have to see what the next taste or two gives me. It's good, but it's not like wow. But yeah. So tool, what was the topic? Taking care of your tools, tool maintenance. What do y'all do? I know Rivera, you said you polish your tools with turtle wax. That's cool. I clean mine up. So that's number one. I try to keep them clean. I use what kind of the rags, the cleaning rags. Dang it. Tub of towels. Yeah. I use tub of towels. That's the main thing I use on Chrome and my handles, or like my Comfort Grip, my Milwaukee tools, and all that. The the Some of my impact sockets, I don't have to do anything to but wipe them off, and I don't do anything to them but wipe them off. But some of them rust quick, flash rust real bad. So I had to wipe them with some. I can't use tub of towels on them or anything like that. I have to wipe them with something with a cloth with oil on them to keep them from rusting. I've got one in my toolbox that I keep ignoring, and I got to do it. Um, as far as ratchets go, I like to pull them apart every now and then. It's not a lot. Every now and then, and inspect them and make sure everything's right. Put a drop or two of lube, and as we've seen in the test, I guess I'm gonna start using um super lube in my snap-on ratchets. I got me a bottle of it, and I'll keep using 3-in-1 oil on everything else because, well, it doesn't it doesn't seem to make a difference whether it's that or something else. I may use that WD-40 gel. I kind of like the way it come out, and just throw it in there. Let's see. Uh, it's good to polish your tools every now and then, or your tool. You see, my old tools I took for granted. My new tools get fairly regular service. I always clean the oil and gunk off everything before I put them away. Yeah, I agree, Rob. Wasn't happy with the V Series ratchet I purchased, not serviceable. Well, that sucks. And I know Jeff's Garage said something about that he had gave them to some mechanics and they were okay, but they really hated that they wasn't serviceable. Um, See, I'm not great with regular maintenance. I'll wipe them down and clean them before putting them away. Okay. Sizzleneck rubs his tools with 3-in-1. Sounds cool. Uh, Bruce, for the past few years, I've been more into acquiring old tools and restoring them to put in usable condition. I understand that. I built me what is it? A rust removal bath. It's like just the opposite of electroplating. And I built me one just for the old tools I was buying there for a while, for 2 or 3 years. And I've got a bunch of them put up. I say a bunch of them. I got about a box full put up. You wipe tools down before you put them away. That's cool, Leeser. Walter, I clean my tools with tub of towels, take them apart once a year, clean and put new lube. Some do not have factory lubing them from the factory. Yeah, I'm finding that out. I'm fixing to take the Capri and the Tecton apart in a video maybe this week if I can get around to it, and um, yeah, clean them up. But I'm also going to check them and see if they need deburred or anything. Let's see. I got a bunch of old tools I need to clean that passed down to me. Yeah, I understand. I do too. I need to get in there and clean some of my dad's stuff. See, I miss working at the dealership with the parts cleaner bin. Yeah. And the sad thing is the parts cleaner bins nowadays, unless I'm missing something, they don't like using the oil-based cleaners like they were, or the cleaners that left a slight, oil film on them. Now they're using stuff that is environmentally friendly, and that's not friendly to your tools when you're cleaning them. Um, I've got a parts bin, a parts washer, and I've took it apart and I got to put it back together. But I've been using some purple junk, Zep or something, purple Zep, and that stuff is strong. But you don't want to put something in there without putting some oil on it afterwards. Walter, oh, tub of towels. Yep. 20 years ago. Wow. Recently made a parts cleaner bin. I put 2 gallons of diesel, 1 gallon of. That's how you do it. Howdy, Ray. I see you're not fishing right now. That's good. So yeah. It's good to keep them clean. And there's other stuff. Your impacts, you're supposed to be doing stuff with them too, like your old air impacts. I know some of them you're supposed to take them apart and grease them. Things like that. Even your newer impacts, like I'd have to look at them, but I think they need grease. But I haven't. I've took mine apart for a video, but I haven't took them apart to maintenance them. I'll probably need to. 5-gallon pellet parts cleaner solvent was almost $200. Oof, that is rough. So Walter, I noticed in Coon Trucking's video the other day that a Walter Frederick got money in the bucket of cash for old Joe, and I'm willing to bet that was you. Am I right? I made a comment on the post that it was probably you, that you watch my videos. But so I was wondering if that was you, if I was right. If not, I thought it was. I recognized the name. I'm like, do I know him? That's okay. I watch Coon Trucking. I watch certain videos more than others. I watch the VM reels. I watch what else do I watch? I watch Jeff. I watch Pete. I watch Papa. I don't do a lot of commenting on them because I watch them a lot while I'm driving. See, who else do I watch? Torque Test Channel is a big one. I make sure I hit it every week, and I've gotten into Project Farm, but I can take him in doses because it's just bam, bam, bam. I can only watch so much, and I have to quit and come back. It's interesting. Yeah. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about, because I'm trying to be, because I'm sure everyone can complain about my videos too. I mean, we could tell that I don't get a ton of viewers, but yeah, I watch a few different tool channels, and I see, and I imagine a lot of y'all watch the same ones. And no dude, 2 turtles in a wrench or whatever, 2 wrenches in a turtle, or dude's doing great. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing because yeah, he's over 2,000, and yeah, but yeah, let's see. Got to get some linseed oil. Yep. Yeah, he's rough to watch. He's fair, but there's a lot missed on Project Farm. Totally agree. He's cramming content in seconds versus minute. Yeah, and I understand his videos would probably be hours long if he went into the detail like me when I try to talk about something. But he does stuff different than me. But yeah, Project Farm does not move at a fast pace. It's a little hard to follow. Chris Fix. I've never really watched Chris Fix. Watch Project Farm, but not when my wife is nearby. She can't stand his presentation talking. I understand what she's saying. His videos are choppy. He must edit a lot. Who's that? Is that Project Farm, or is that 2 turtles and a turtle? Yeah, I agree. He edits a lot, and he doesn't really put a transition in there, but his edits are fairly smooth. I'd like to know what he's using because it isn't like a huge jump. Mine, I have to put a transition because if I don't, it's very, very noticeable. So I might as well put a transition in there and make it smooth, you know. Uh, CP Tool, okay. CP Tool, I take him in doses, and that's like once every 2 or 3 weeks. If he posts a catchy title, I'll go catch him out, and then sometimes I'll cut out of there, and yeah. Uh, there was another dude I used to watch that he's his videos have went downhill completely. I guess he went into some financial trouble and he lost jobs, and I don't know. Dude used to have a decent channel, and I don't know what's happened. Uh, I bet you. I don't know if he has. I don't know if Project Farm has reviews on water hoses, but man, he's got reviews on everything. And this week he did ratchets again. I don't know exactly what he did. Um, and Two Turtles and a Wrench did ratchets this week. And look, his stuff is good. And I'll tell you, I've sent him an email said, "Hey, let's talk. I want to know what he's doing, what I can do to improve. Others are doing that I'm not." You know, you can see, but it's hard to translate it into your stuff without changing what you do and who you are. So I don't know. What do y'all think about that? See, Midwest Tool Review. He does get lucky on buying used Snap-on tools. I think I've seen a few on Midwest Tool Review, and I've got so many channels I watch that it's hard to watch all these guys. So, along with those, I watch Cletus McFarland, and I keep up to date. I watch Street Racing Channel. I watch The Old Man's Garage. Um, what does a little bit of their brothers YouTube, but not as much. Who else do I watch? Uh, Habitual Line Crosser, which is, if you know it, you know it. It's military related stuff, and yeah, it's kind of funny. I watch a few others. See, got to get 4 tires on the wife's car ASAP. 16,000 miles and at 332nd? What in the world? What kind of tires are they? So I don't buy them. That's bad. Yeah, the Buff and the Kid. He's popular. He's popular. And he's good. I like what he does. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, I don't want to be these guys. I want to figure out what they're doing that I can translate into mine to make it appeal to a broader audience, but still be me. Maybe I said that already, but I wanted to clarify a little bit different. Nexon, I'll get the specifics. Yeah, I don't. Wow, I won't be buying those. My last tires, I went to Sam's. I got Goodyear, and I buy my tires at Sam's. I feel they end up having some of the best deals for me. I'll shop around in the local area, and they always able to beat whatever. I usually get them on a, you know, rebate deal, buy four, get a rebate of, or not rebate, an instant savings of this or whatever. And I'm like $400 and $500, and they'll last me 50,000 miles. I mean, I'm on my second pair of tires on that second new pair of tires on that car since I bought it. And I have put 120,000 miles on it. And I probably got 30, 40,000 miles left on these tires. So you tell me if that's good or not. And the tires that were on it when I bought it were probably 75%. See, It's how she drives jokes. I don't know, man. That's how I could understand if the rears were wearing out or fronts, whether you do, have a front wheel drive or rear wheel. But also, going into curves hard and stuff, wearing the outside of the tires or whatever. But not like that. That's just crazy. Sam's pretty good. We have a local tire joint I like to support. He's usually competitive with Sam's. I might start using our Big O tires. It's locally owned, and they have done pretty good for me. They put tires on my travel trailer. Oh yeah, they did. They took the tire off of my tractor rim. I took it to them. They took it off for me, and a few others. So I should probably start using them. Um, Bruce, I wish I probably put 5,000 miles on her car this year. 2 big road trips, average 40 mile per hour on them. It's a SUV, not speeding. I wonder if the tires, if it's a bigger SUV, think about getting light truck tires on them because it may be too much weight for the vehicle, Rob. And even if it is a regular size SUV, it still may be something with weight, and it just being too much weight for the class tire you're buying. Our local tire chain is called Town Fat Tire. Now, truck tires are expensive. Light truck tires are expensive, so don't shoot me when you see the price. Call them clown scare tire. We heard good things about Bell Tires, so went there. They're a new favorite, even through a veteran discount. Nice. Costco's very good for tires. Uh, that's in the work. I suspect passenger. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because after hearing that, yeah. Trail Boss is Tool Boss is entertaining. Uh, so if y'all watched my short earlier, y'all seen what tonight's giveaway is, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. It is this Annex ratcheting screwdriver. It looks pretty nice. It's Japanese heavy duty magnetic bit set. It looks pretty decent. I'm not sure what y'all think of it. I am thinking about doing something a little different tonight. And I'm missing a few people here, so it may change whether I do that or not. I've been using my notebook that I use for YouTube. I've been using it for homework. I don't need to do that. Gets things messed up. Here we go. So, see, I was excited to use my Icon Bitbox today. That's cool. I like that Annex screwdriver. GT Cam has great tool reviews. Tool Boss is entertaining. Did you see the wobble extension on sale for $22? That's pretty cool. I've got some Tecton wobble extensions or wobble. No, they're locking. That I still need to do a review on. So let me turn that off. See what the deal is. Let's see, even got them yesterday. Awesome. So let's see, who all have I got in here? Who all hasn't won anything from me? Ray, you haven't won anything from me. Bruce, I can't remember about you. Rivera, you haven't won anything from me as far as I can tell. Let's see, who else? What is his name? Pedo Blanchard hasn't won any thing from me, but he's not in here tonight. So yeah. Unwatched channel. You liked Unwatched Channel? I don't know what Unwatched Channel is. I got to check that out now. Go to YouTube. Unwatched Channel. Or is it Channel Unwatched? Unwatched. It looks like it's yeah. Maybe I won the wrench organizer. What's the Unwatched Channel? Sizzle neck. Trying to figure that out. Okay. So I've got two people in here that haven't won anything tonight. So, and then Lisa, Rob, and Walter have all won within the past month. Man, I am doing bad at keeping track of all that. Let's see. I'm doing Jeff a favor this week and thinning his ratchet collection. I'll unwanna watch. You want to watch. Or is it Watsy? Let's see. You wanna watch. See. It's a dude with the beard longer than mine. That's like gray and red and blonde. Okay. That's cool. I might check him out if I got time. I ain't got time for that. I'm going, as soon as I get through here, I'm going to be doing homework. So, I got a big thing coming up this week, and I'm like excited. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll let y'all know what it is, but I get to go to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and I'm going to drive a Porsche. I forget what it was, GT something. It's a 4-wheel drive. I'm going to get to do 3 or 4 laps on the track with it. And it's a deal through Extreme Experience. And my wife gave me a gift card, a $250 gift card for Father's Day. I ended up having to put about $100 with it to pay for insurance. But yeah, so I'm going and doing that. That's one of the reasons why this week is just going to be completely busy. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. They say you can't use your own cameras, but you can buy a unlimited video and picture pack from them. And maybe if I take some comment before and after, and maybe while I'm out there with the phone, a little bit like that, I can put together a good video. It doesn't really go with my channel as much as the other stuff does, but maybe if I spin it right, it will. So, yeah. Let's see his tool video. Describe now. We'll watch later. Can't believe the dealership is up to 130 for oil and road. Oh, really makes my time worth it now. Heck yeah. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. That's awesome. Sounds awesome. Speaking of Speedway, did you see John Forrest was out at the track walking around? I doubt he's ever racing again. I didn't, but I knew he was a little better. I did see him talking to, and maybe it was an old clip, but he was talking to Prudhomme, giving him a high five or something. John Force announced he was going to retire. The thing is, guaranteed he'll get back in a car, but not to race competitively. I mean, I would imagine old Big Daddy Don Garlits still gets in a car every now and then, but he's not going to race competitively. Have y'all ever been to Big Daddy Don Garlits Drag Racing Museum in Gainesville, Florida? I think it's Gainesville. If you haven't, if you ever taken your kids to Disney World, anything like that, it's on the way. Force them to go in there with you. It's worth it. My dad gave me brought me back a poster signed by him, and I've got it framed. Maybe one day when I get everything together, y'all can see it. Yeah. You met him when he was like 13, coolest guys ever. Took all the time in the world for his fans, even back then. Was that John Force or Big Daddy? I hate calling someone Big Daddy. Kind of like I hate to say, hey, Papa. Ooh, Big Daddy. Yep, Force. Okay. I haven't met him. One of my friends, little girl has, I say little girl, she's a young woman now. They live down there in Orlando, and she's a huge drag racing fan. So her and her dad go all the time, and she'll go through the pits and getting everyone's autograph. It's kind of cool. I don't know if an old man like me can get up through there and get autographs because, yeah. But anyway, so let's see, who have I got? I'm gonna wait till next week before I do what I was gonna do, or think about doing what I was gonna do. I was going to just put the people in the cup that's never won anything, because the way probabilities work, you could be 1 out of 4 people for months and still never win. That's Pedo. He hasn't won anything, and he keeps. The dude has, sent me plenty of the, little pay deals, the support channel deals. He did plenty of those, and he bought a hat from me and all this. He still hasn't won. Not trying to make it better just for him, but like we've got Ray, and we've got Rivera, and I want everyone to share. So let's figure out what we got for this week. I need to throw that away. That person's probably never going to watch my channel again. Let's see. Leeser last week. Walter and Leeser, do y'all like your Chargers? See, Papa is not in it. Poppy. Oh my God. Papa is not in here. Let's see. See, Warren isn't in here. See, Jeff isn't in here. See. Rob. You won recently. See. Heck, I didn't know Pop had won a lot of Jeffs. Papa hadn't won for me for a long time, and then finally and Papa was, one of the earlier ones in here. Sizzle. Sizzle, do you want in the deal? I'll put you right there while I'm waiting on you. See. Here's Rivera's name. Here you go. I'm going to do that next week. You're not eligible? I guess I didn't write you down for the week before last. I don't know why, because I asked y'all. Sorry about that. Don Wendling is not in here. If you haven't commented and you're just watching, you need to comment. I don't enter Jeff's a whole lot. I try to comment on his stuff because I want him to know I'm supporting him. But I mainly just watch the videos because, like I said, I'm usually going down the road when I'm watching them. Let's see, Don Wendling. Yeah. So next week, I think maybe I said it already, but I'm gonna try to plan on taking apart some ratchets, and I'm going to see if they need to be deburred. So whether they need to or not, I'm gonna hit them with the wire wheel, and I'm gonna do a few little things. I ain't gonna touch the springs on them, but I'm gonna see if I can make the back drag better. So y'all be looking out for that. Yeah, I need to put you in here as one in that. How you liking that funnel deal? Is it working right? I've got them, but I still haven't done the review on them and even opened them up. Or I think I sent you the single and I bought a double set. Charger. So far, if I don't have you seen my Snap-on one? And it's usually on that. I don't want to give away too much, but it affected it about 1 ounce between all of them. They were all within about 1 ounce. Ray's gone fishing. I'm not doing that this week, Ray. I'm going to probably do it next week. Ray's gone fishing. I'm going to throw you in here. Let's see. Ron Novak. I'm late to the party. Love the channel. But you can leave me out. Okay, man. Get to watch while I wait my gym partner show up. 15 to 20 minutes, 5 days a week. What's today? Arm day, leg day. Can't skip leg days now. Now, what's the one dude? He says, if you want to check something, then your arms better be swole. Y'all watch that. I ain't gonna say what he says, but yeah. I watched it, but I'd be curious. Okay. Yeah, I won't go quite as in depth with the Capri and the Tecton because, man, it was like 2 hours of work for that video. But I will test out what I felt were the best. And I think the best was probably the WD-40. I'll have to look through it again. I know the WD-40, when I just slammed it all in there, did a little bit better. Frank ain't in here. Baldy. Didn't come in this week. Sonic Tools. Yeah, I've seen them. Baldy, how you doing? I've got a torque meter that goes down to, it's incrementing to 2-inch ounces. So it's just cutting that in half because it's enough of a gap that you can sort of see the difference in there. Man, I just threw yours in here and now I'm losing it. I've lost it. Oh, there's Baldy's. Here you go. Bruce. Yeah, I'm forgetting. Here you go, Bruce. Here's yours. Rick hasn't been able to show up. It's also, I understand. Have you looked at the ultrasonic cleaner with trans fluid for cleaning ratchets? No, I've got an ultrasonic cleaner that I need to do a review on. I've been using kerosene, but that's interesting. I wonder if trans fluid. That's something to think about. So, Ron Novak, what did you say? Did you say you didn't want to be in it? Or was that someone else? Okay, yeah, you said you can leave you out. Okay. I was calling out your name, trying to remember if you was in here. This gets confusing. So I've got Bruce in here, I've got Baldy in here, I've got Ray in here, and I've got our Rivera in here. Rivera, reason I say your last name because I know I can say it, and I know I'm going to screw up the first name. It sounds like Arnolfo, but I can't say that well. So I apologize. That's all me. So I'm sorry. See, Evaporust and an ultrasonic cleaner works great. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to try it out. I've been using my ultrasonic cleaner to clean all the bolts for my 302 that I'm either reusing. Well, that I'm reusing. I do have I should probably be cleaning all of them before I use them, even my ARP bolts. Is there anybody else that I didn't call your name that you're eligible for the drawing? So we're on 53 minutes, and I know I'm wasting y'all's time. They're an amazing tool to add to the shop. Yeah, I'm really liking mine, but I plan on doing a test between just throwing a tool in warmed up kerosene and then throwing it in the ultrasonic cleaner with kerosene to see if it makes a difference and how much of a difference it makes. Menards is a good place to shop if you take advantage of those discounts and you shop smart. You can also spend a lot of money at Menards, so I have to figure out which is cheaper for me sometimes because, Home Depot and Lowe's give me a 10% discount. Menards doesn't. The 10% rebate is after taxes, so you pay taxes on that money. So I had to figure that in. I really do. When I'm buying anything, lumber, especially if it's a lot of money, I figure that in. Now, copper wire, I saved a lot of money buying my copper wire at Menards, but I've also bought it at Home Depot and saved money. over Menards. So, and when you're buying 6'2" and 6'3" wire, that stuff ain't cheap. You're going to drop $500 in a heartbeat. I did one run. Well, I did 2 runs. My first deal is I ended up having to have about 200 foot, and then I ended up needing about 100 foot. So yeah, you can put the part in a small bag with Vaporess, fill the ultrasonic cleaner with water, and it works great. Okay, that's cool. That's big. Took a 4x2 PVC with cap on one end, test plug on the other. I'm looking at this. It lasts for months, keeping it sealed. Bruce Garb. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Evaporates into a gunky mess. Okay, got it. I'm all caught up. Okay, again, last chance. Am I missing anyone? I've got Bruce in here. I have Baldy in here. I have Ray in here. I have Rivera in here. I will be voting. I'll give you another minute. There's 2 big things here in Kentucky that I'm kind of. One of them I'm good on. One of them is they're both constitutional amendments for Kentucky. One of them is adding some wording for the voter rules to ensure people can't vote they shouldn't. And then there's one about adding rules to the Kentucky Constitution that allows Kentucky money to pay for private school for people that want to send theirs there through some kind of voucher program. But it's just adding the verbiage to the Constitution so that the representatives can make a law concerning it. As right now, they can't do anything with it. And the last one they tried to do was shot down in court. And the last one they did was just simply letting people claim it on their state taxes when they gave a donation for scholarship for private schools. So that one's a big one. And the big thing that bothers me, I want to do it. The big thing that bothers me is I don't want it to hurt public schools when they're already struggling. Kentucky isn't very high on the list of better schools in the United States. I don't want to hurt us even further. But those are the 2 big things on my mind. I kind of know who I'm voting for across the board on the other stuff. So, yeah. See, Home Depot gives 10% after discount sale. Price mostly, Lowe's not so much. Yeah, so I ran into that. Online, it doesn't necessarily show up, but I think it does in person for Home Depot. But yes, you're right, Lowe's, yeah, they don't like it. Should probably do a sealed container like that, put parts in open containers, and then forget about it for a while. Yeah. Okay. I think I've given everyone a time enough chance. I make mistakes. That's why I ask. So if anyone wanted to be in this and didn't give me their name, that they wasn't in here, you're out of luck. So let's shake it up. Ooh, ooh, shake it up. Make sure I just got one here. Baldy, 343. You won the screwdriver. I'm going to put my email address right here. I need you to send me an email with your information. And that way, okay. Uh, I'm receiving some text. You're welcome, Baldy. I'm receiving some text from Leisure. Let me see what we got. Come on, Google. Let me see my Gmail. Do I see a biker bell? Well, that's looking good. It's probably a brass bell. It looks like. Um, so on the first email, you've got one that's real, not tarnished, but oxidized. It's grayish, but it's real bad oxidized. And the second one is got some black on it, and it's tarnished pretty good. Which one's the first? Which one's before Evaporust? And which one's after the first run of Evaporust? And yeah. Hey, I want to tell you again, everyone, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get it to grow a little bit in here. I like doing this. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. Um, I'd like for it to grow a little bit, you know. I'm, you know, from what I understand, y'all enjoy it, and I appreciate that. Um, yeah, makes the old man's heart feel good. Right. So that was Ron. That was the second run in the Vaporust. Which one? Which picture was the first run in the Vaporust? Hardened steel turns black with the Vaporust, but it sure shines up nice on the wire wheel and buffing wheel. That's cool. Um, I had a biker bell. My original biker bell was just like yours, Ron. Just like yours. And that's the one that the first one my dad gave me. It's the one I lost this past summer while in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma. Yeah, I just crossed over from Kansas into Oklahoma, and out of the corner of my eye, I seen something hit the ground, and I kind of looked back, and as it did it, I knew exactly what it was. So miss it. And I told that story, and three of my brothers gave me biker bells. I had one waiting on me in Colorado Springs when I got there. Um, let's see who gave me the other one. A brother up in Sturgis gave me one when I got there, and then a brother gave me one out in Charleston. And yeah, okay. Well, I guess what I'm getting at, Ron, which one was the first run? You got the before and after. Which is the after? Is it the real oxidized one that looks gray with spots, like white spots, I think? Or is it the one with tarnish on it? Bell was 10 years old and almost 100,000 miles. Yeah, mine was, well, I got it in 2004. And that was the fourth bike had been on. No, that's the third bike had been on. So it probably had 100,000 miles on it too. So, but anyway, listen, thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to hang on here just a minute for Ron to send me to answer. But thank y'all for joining me. Y'all don't have to hang in anymore. Man, I've got indigestion. But like I said, I appreciate y'all joining me. Y'all have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all here again on Sunday. And oh, by the way, if you haven't missed, if you haven't noticed, the goal now is to give you a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometime during the week, give you like a sales type deal, and then give us the Sunday Night Live. I think I can handle that a little better than the every night deal. So look at okay. Okie doke, Ron. I appreciate it. Good night.